Everyone talks about Raleigh's booming job market and southern charm. But what about the secrets only locals know? From a 28-mile riverfront trail that feels like a hidden national park to places even longtime residents overlook, I'm revealing 5 hidden gems you won't find on a Zillow search. If you're planning to move here or just want to experience the real Raleigh, this one's for you. 𝐸𝐿 here, and I help buyers just like you every week discover the real Raleigh, beyond what shows up on Zillow. Want my free Raleigh relocation guide? Just text 919-607-4844 or comment relocation below, and I'll send it your way. Now let's dive into 5 of Raleigh's best kept secrets that even locals miss. Think you know Raleigh? Think again. The real city is hiding where most people never look. When people talk about North Carolina, Raleigh often gets overlooked. Charlotte grabs attention with its big city skyline. Durham gets the buzz with its tech scene and startup energy. And Raleigh? Well, a lot of people write it off as just another quiet college town. But that couldn't be further from the truth. The real challenge with Raleigh is that it hides its best features in plain sight. Award-winning greenways that wind for miles, neighborhoods rich with history and character, cultural gems tucked away between the big headlines. It's not a city that shouts for attention. It invites you to slow down, look closer, and discover it piece by piece. In this video, I'm pulling back the curtain on what makes Raleigh one of the most underrated cities in the country. Once you really see it, you won't be able to forget it. You could drive past this place 100 times and have no idea what you're missing. Just a few steps from NC State's campus, the J.C. Raulston Arboretum is home to over 6,000 species of plants from every corner of the world, each one carefully selected to thrive right here in North Carolina's climate. Whether you're a serious plant nerd, a photographer chasing your next perfect shot, or just someone looking for a peaceful afternoon escape, this garden truly has something for you. And the best part? It's completely free. No tickets, no parking fees, just a quiet, beautiful world waiting for you to step inside. In the spring, it feels like you've wandered straight into a fairy tale. Every corner is bursting with life, colors you didn't know existed, textures that change with every step you take. So if you're craving a little fresh air, inspiration, or even just the perfect spot for your next Instagram post, don't miss this local treasure. Even most Raleigh locals haven't explored it fully. And once you visit, you'll wonder why you waited so long. At first glance, you might think, Union Station is just another stop on the map, a place you rush through on your way somewhere else. But in Raleigh, it's so much more. The original train depot has been transformed into one of the city's most stunning public spaces, where history and high design collide. Sure, it's a working transit hub. You can still catch an Amtrak here. But Union Station has evolved into a vibrant community hub. Weddings, concerts, art exhibits, and pop-up events breathe new life into the space. It's the perfect mix of vintage charm and modern energy. Need a coffee while you wait? You'll find that too, along with rotating art installations and sometimes even live performances. Most people pass by without ever realizing the cultural engine that's buzzing inside. So even if you're not catching a train, stop in, explore, grab a coffee, and experience a piece of Raleigh's living history. You'll be glad you did. Here's a fun fact. Union Station handles over 200,000 passengers a year. When you hear museum, you probably think of quiet hallways and framed paintings, but the North Carolina Museum of Art breaks all the rules. Inside, you'll find over 5,000 works of art, from Renaissance classics to cutting-edge modern pieces. But the real magic? It's what's waiting for you outside. Stretching across 164 acres, the surrounding park is one of the largest art parks in the country. It's packed with monumental sculptures, winding bike paths, peaceful walking trails, and the best part? It's completely free. Here, art isn't locked behind glass. It's part of the landscape. You can hike, bike, picnic, or just sit back and let the creativity all around you recharge your soul. This is where culture meets community. If you're looking for a peaceful afternoon that still feeds your imagination, bring a blanket, grab a coffee, and soak it all in. If you haven't experienced this yet, you haven't truly experienced Raleigh. Here's a fun fact for you. The park features work by international artists from 5 continents. If you're looking for a place to slow down and breathe, forget the treadmill. This is how Raleigh stays in shape. The Neuse River Gateway Trail stretches for 28 miles of uninterrupted nature, winding along the riverbanks and weaving through shaded, tree-lined corridors. It's more than just a trail. It's a full-on escape from the everyday rush. Whether you're biking after work to clear your mind, walking the dog, or just finding a quiet spot to sit and think, this is where you go to reconnect. You'll pass by beautiful wooden bridges, wide open meadows, and spots so peaceful it feels like you've stepped into another world, all without ever leaving the city. In a city growing as fast as Raleigh, finding a place like this to recharge isn't just rare, it's a gift. Most newcomers don't even realize it's here until months after they move in. But now, you're in on the secret. Here's a fun fact. The Neuse River Greenway connects all the way to the mountains and to Sea Trail. If you really want to feel the heartbeat of Raleigh, skip the big box stores and polished downtown towers. Head straight to neighborhoods like 5 Points and Boylan Heights. This is where Raleigh's real character lives. Here, you'll find historic homes packed with personality, mom-and-pop bookstores, cafes where they know your order before you even say it, and murals that tell the story of the community. Every corner feels like it belongs in a southern indie film, laid back, creative, and full of life. It's not about shiny new developments here. It's about neighbors, tradition, and a rhythm that moves just a little slower and feels a whole lot more personal. These neighborhoods offer that rare mix of old school charm and creative energy. If you're craving community events, hidden foodie spots, porch concerts, or just a place where your barista knows your name, this is it. Raleigh's soul isn't in the skyscrapers, it's in these streets. Here's a bonus for you. If you think city parks are just a few playgrounds and picnic tables, think again. Dorothea Dix Park is Raleigh's crown jewel. 308 acres of open fields, shady groves, art installations, and some of the best views of downtown you'll find anywhere. It's also home to the largest adventure playground in the Southeast, a massive creative wonderland for kids of all ages to climb, slide, and explore. It's not just a playground, it's an experience built for pure imagination. And every summer, something magical happens. A 5-acre field of sunflowers bursts into bloom, drawing photographers, families, and visitors from all over. Walking through it feels like stepping into a dream. And speaking of dreams, every spring, Dix Park becomes the epicenter of one of the biggest music events in the country, Dreamville Festival. Created by 𝐤𝐻𝐿 himself, this 2-day festival brings music lovers from all over the world right here to Raleigh. Dix Park isn't just a park, it's a place where the city's creative spirit comes to life. Festivals, fields of flowers, epic playgrounds. This is the Raleigh you don't want to miss. Here's a fun fact. Dix Park is bigger than New York City's Central Park when fully developed. You want to know Raleigh's biggest secret? It's not a landmark you'll find on a map. It's not one museum, one park, or one neighborhood. The real secret is a feeling, woven into the everyday rhythm of life here. It's the mural you stumble across when you turn the wrong corner. It's the hidden trail you find when you ditch your GPS. It's the coffee shop where the owner knows your name and how you like your brew. These little moments, unexpected, unscripted, are where Raleigh hides its heart. It's not in the big tourist stops. It's in the way strangers become neighbors and everyday places feel extraordinary. Most cities sell you their skyline, but Raleigh offers you its stories. And that's what makes living here so much more than just having an address. It makes you part of something bigger. If you're ready to experience the Raleigh most people never even notice, you're already one step closer to calling it home. I know I probably missed a few hidden gems, and that's where you come in. Drop your favorite under-the-radar Raleigh spot in the comments. I'd love to feature it in an upcoming video. And hey, if you love discovering places that make you feel like a local, smash that like button and subscribe. I drop new videos every week to help you live smarter, buy better, and explore deeper in Raleigh. 𝐸𝐶𝐫𝐿 here. I help buyers just like you every week discover the real Raleigh beyond what you see online. Want my free Raleigh relocation guide? Just text 919-607-4844 or comment relocation below and I'll send it your way. And you're not going to want to miss the next one. Disney is leaving California for North Carolina. Yep, you heard that right. Subscribe now so you're the first to know. 𝐸𝐶𝐫𝐿 Real Estate is proudly brokered by LPT Realty.